So this is Massive, the world's largest cruiserweight, and you're watching and listening to Countdown City WrestleCast. I'm out.
Angel, I saw that comment. Yes, welcome, Heels and Baby Faces, to another episode of the Countdown City WrestleCast. I'm your host, JC. Joining me is that guy, Tommy.
What's up, guys?
Jeez, Angel, we haven't started. Angel's already talking shit. Seriously.
You didn't even go live yet.
I know.
In her mouth.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Mike's feeling a little bit under the weather, but yeah, especially with the weather coming in this weekend, we're glad we're able to do this.
I was under the weather, man. An apropos statement at this point.
Yeah. We're going to talk a bit about what happened at TNA Genesis. We'll talk a bit about what is going to be happening this weekend at Saturday night's main event. The plan was to talk about Hybrid Experience, but we'll discuss why that has been postponed, and you guys can probably guess. So, but first,
San Antonio area, you can
yeah, I'm sure, or even Dallas in that part, because they're getting it worse than we are.
They are.
First, though, we do have a very special guest joining us. It has been, I've known this guy for a very long time, he's going to be a part of the Hybrid Experience show, and that got postponed, but we'll still talk about it. I've been hoping to get him on the show, and this guy and I go way back, lots of memories. Tommy and him go way back, lots of heckling, I'm pretty sure. So
I think I cheered him more than I heckled him.
we'll see. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, if he's still called that, the new style, Ben Galvan.
What's up, guys?
I don't know if that's still a nickname that sticks around, or if you still got that.
I'm old, but I'm still the new style.
You're still the style, right?
I mean, RVD is still the new effing show. I mean, Jaylen's still the new effing show, so I don't know why he can't still be the new style. So,
well, if you know me now. I'm the new effing style, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yes. So, yeah, thank you very much, Ben, for coming on with us. It's been a long time coming.
It's a pleasure, man, to be with you guys. You guys go way back, man, beginning of my RCW days. So it's a pleasure to be on your show today, man. It really is.
Yeah, I have so many memories of that. I have memories of driving to Corpus for one of your shows, and you reserving front row with a bucket of beers for myself and the 5150 Mafia guys. I really appreciate that. That was so much fun.
I've always been big on support, man. So I remember hearing you guys were coming down, and I was like, man, I love the support of my city, but when you can get out of towners to come to see your show, you're doing something right, so you got to treat them right.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And, well, it's hard to do that. Now I travel for tournaments with the girls, with my daughter and my son.
It's called adulting, man. We understand.
It is. It is. So I don't get as many shows as I do. My kids are involved so much in esports, and it's being able to coach them is one of the greatest joys I have in my life. But my son is so into wrestling too now, and we were able to make it to this most recent hybrid show in December, and that's, you and I hadn't seen each other. It felt like forever. So, but yeah, so it's kind of a new thing for me. It's such a change to see you. Now you got your own school.
Yeah.
And first off, how long have you been wrestling? If you want to do some math.
You gotta put me out there like that.
I mean, I gotta ask. It's like the question that's out there, you know? So
1996 was my first professional match. I actually tag team with my dad.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So you do. So this is a serious generational thing, like.
Oh, dude, my dad started in '86, bro.
Dude.
Wow.
'86 is when he started. Me and my brother started in early '90s, and now I have my sons. You know what I mean? My three boys are wrestle. So you're looking at 3 generations of Galvans, man. And so yeah, no, my family's definitely put in the work. We love to call ourselves a wrestling family. We ain't the wrestling family, but we're definitely a wrestling family by far. And we love what we do as a family.
So, do a quick math for you. This will be 30 years. I don't know what month it was in '96 when you started, but you're coming up on 30 years. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was actually it's gonna be August, man.
August. Wow.
That's crazy.
Pretty awesome.
Hey, that's so crazy.
I wish I had the picture of that match uploaded, man, because I actually do have it somewhere, man.
So, what would you say the biggest difference is from wrestling 30 years ago to what it is now?
what is the biggest difference, or what's made the biggest difference?
Both. We'll deal with that. Yeah, what would you say?
I think the biggest difference is the age of what wrestlers are these days.
Mhm.
You know, when I started, I was 16, 17, and I was the only 16 and 17-year-old in the locker room. You know, after me, it was jumping to 28, 30, ages like that. Now you go in the locker room, you see nothing but 17 to 25-year-olds, and I feel like a dinosaur in a walking. So it's like I'm like, gosh, but it's also evolved what wrestling is. These younger guys can do a lot more than what these older guys used to do back in the day, and it's still entertaining, and it still works, and it's working great, honestly. I think what's made the biggest impact in wrestling is social media by far.
Oh yeah.
It's
And it seemed like it took a while for people to embrace it, right? I mean, there was still a time when it was, dirt sheets and stuff, and like, oh, why are you putting that out there? But I know there was some promotions sometimes that wouldn't want, people, like there was always a back and forth and stuff. But I think, do you think it's obviously promotions finally embrace that, and you can build a community around that, and that's been a good thing. I hope it's worked out in Corpus for you guys too.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
We love. Back in my day, we'd get 10 guys and we'd hit the streets and put posters all over, but we don't got to do that no more.
Yeah.
Social media's kind of changed the game for us on that, and our following's always been real stronger in Corpus. Our fans are we have generational fans. We have grandfathers that used to watch my dad that are now watching my sons wrestle. So it's amazing what our fans are amazing. They really are.
That's
nice.
But that's crazy, but that's awesome. Just to have that connection, like from like just like it's not only a thing for that the wrestling's passed down in your family, but like the fans are passing down. Like you have granddads who said, "I watched you and your dad. Now watch your son." So that's a crazy thing to think about. That's so awesome.
It is, but man, we live for our community, and that's why we've been recognized by our city a lot, and we appreciate it. So now we will continue, man, do whatever we can for our city. That's what we do, man.
It's amazing. And speaking of making me feel old, Angel's up here. Damn, bro's been wrestling way before I was born. Thanks,
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Corpus. I mean, like I can't remember where it was. I think I want to say it was like a bar. There was like a gym and stuff like that. How have the venues gotten a little bit bigger down there for wrestling?
For indie wrestling, not so much. There's not too many places here. We did land a real solid venue right on the water at the Holiday Inn, and
nice.
We've been there for a couple of years, and we were blessed, man, with that one. So I mean, what more do you want? We're right on the water. It's a beautiful venue, and it's like any other indie show. It's up close and personal, and we love it, man.
So, being that it's right there on the water, how many Gulf of Mexico matches have you had as a part of your show?
You know what, man? Not yet, JC. I haven't worked up the nerve.
Okay.
Them waters are rough. I'm not gonna.
I know.
The bay's beautiful, but the water's rough, man. So
I can't lie. I'm kind of surprised the answer wasn't at least 3 at this point.
And you know what? Gosh, here we go. I got you.
Yeah. Every time WB go down there, they do that, and I know those waters. I'm like, man, do they know how rough those seas are? Edge getting thrown his ass in there, So
I've got that question so many times.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a comment. Alexa Bliss fan for life. Say right here, GCWA for life, best indie promotion in South Texas. Ooh.
Wow. That's nice.
Much respect. I appreciate that, man. We work, like I said, we worked hard. These 30 years, man, my family's been through a lot with wrestling, and we never give up. You know what I mean? So stuff like that means, I stand at the door at every show, after every show, whether I wrestle or not. I stand at the front door and I greet every fan that's leaving, and the thank yous and the appreciation I get, man, that alone is worth everything I put into this business. For these families to be like, hey, this is our entertainment once a month, and we come see you guys. It's a blessing for me, man, to hear that and to get the thank yous and appreciation, and it's worth it. Yeah.
So, what is more difficult, running a promotion or running a wrestling school?
Yeah. You know what? It's going to be the promotion, because with the wrestling school, how can I say this? It's more of a payoff with the wrestling school, and not money wise. It's the dream that you help someone fulfill. You know, the promotion is a pain in the ass. Any promotion.
Yeah.
That. You guys have been around RCW long enough to know what Brandon deals with. And you know what I mean? Tommy, you've been in the back. Y'all know. Yeah. And that's because
I mean, we got two RCW honorees here, you know. I mean, it's just so.
Hey, that's right.
You know the deal, you know the headache you deal with, and now imagine running the whole thing. You know what I mean? On top, you know, I have my sons. Thank God, you know, my sons do a lot for me. My three boys, they really help me out with the show. They take care of the show. They're actually in charge now of the student shows and stuff. So they take a lot off my plate. But promoting the show, man, it's a pain in the ass. It really is. And I love the payoff for the crowd. And, you know, of course, everybody's out to make money, but we do it more for our fans. You know, when I bring in guys like Dolph Ziggler, like any promoter is going to tell you, like, unless you got 1,000 people in there, you ain't making no money. But that's not what we do, man. Like, we've had people that have followed our show for 20 years. That's why I bring Dolph Ziggler, for people like that. Right?
Yeah.
And so it's just, man, it's again, even for us, it's a family night out. My whole family's there. You're going to buy a ticket from my mom at the door. You know, my sister is going to scan your ticket. You're going to buy merch for my daughters. You're going to see my sons wrestle. You know what I mean? So that's what we do, man. My dad's sitting there bitching at everybody the whole night, but he's still there. You know what I mean? So,
that's the dream of mine, to still be doing that.
Yeah. Still be heckling people when you're old and gray.
I think the school it's more of a payoff in those terms, man, of seeing these people come in knowing nothing. They just have a dream and you helping them get in there, you know. And I live for that, man. So do my sons. So yeah, for sure.
Pretty amazing stuff.
It's funny because I think I saw your sons wrestle more last year than I saw anybody, because they seemed like they were at every single show I was at. At least one of your kids was there. I was like, do y'all not wrestle somewhere on a weekend? Because
Tommy, like I told them, you got to be hungry, because if you're not, somebody else is, and if you ain't hungry enough, they're gonna eat your food, man.
I tell you what, they take that to heart, because when Fear Fest was at the convention center, they were there both days, and I was laughing because, since I was, again, only person who knows who anyone is in this crowd, they tended to single me out. But hey, it is what it is. Just continue the family legacy, I guess. Whatever. But yeah.
It's a tradition to get heckled by Tommy, man, in my family.
I have heard that so many times.
So many families. Now the Von Erichs are feeling it too whenever the RCW is out there. So
here's the thing, though. I heard it from your boy, because apparently it's some kind of rite of passage for any San Antonio wrestler to get heckled by, because I heard that from like every single hybrid student has told me. And then when your boys started wrestling, they were like, yeah, we were watching, we were kids. We were like, we can't wait to go to San Antonio.
Yeah, to get heckled by Tommy, man. You're a legend, bro. You're a legend. You're a legend heckler. JC is the man with the signs, bro.
Yeah.
We were talking about that one time on the show, and we remember, like, JC's signs used to be the most unhinged thing. We were like, bro, how did we get away with that?
I'll tell you my favorite, bro.
I think I know for Ben. We'll go for it. Yeah.
It's gonna be the one that had a picture of me and Russo, and it said, if Ben and Russo made it, and it had AJ in the bottom.
Yeah, AJ somewhere in the bottom. Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. Me finding a random high chair at the venue and then getting that for AJ when he was like in the ladder match or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Yeah. So
I do remember that sign now, because I think the whole crowd was done when they saw what the sign was. I think there was like no one in the crowd that was like, that's it.
Oh, I was definitely out of character, and I lost my. Yeah, I couldn't. It was hilarious. I remember grabbing Russo on the shoulder and turning him around, and I was like, "Read this, bro." He leans into me and just starts laughing, man. Gosh, bro.
I loved AJ. He was so great. But like, I do know he would just determined to never break character. But I know that had to possible.
No, I got a picture with I want to say the three of y'all holding that sign after the show. And that was the only time I saw AJ. I was like, bro, that was fucking great. He said it was so hard, to hold it, but yeah. So I don't know what he's been up to. I know he was military active duty at the time. When he was wrestling here. I don't know if he got stationed elsewhere. I don't know if you've kept up in touch with him, Ben.
I hear he's an officer, is what I heard.
Oh, so he's still active. Wow, amazing. Yeah.
Last time I saw him was randomly in the crowd at a ROH show that was here in San Antonio, and like, he seemed like he was doing great. He remembered me. We hugged and everything, and
yeah. Now, good guys, both of them, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen Russo. I've seen him more recently, but like in the last couple of years, I haven't seen him. But like, yeah, he's always been a good dude too. So
Yeah, that's my closest bud right there, man. He
yeah,
always,
No, I will say, as great as that sign was, that was not the loudest pop I'd ever gotten for a sign.
yeah.
which one?
And I don't know if you were at that show, but it involved Joe Reinagle.
Oh, that one.
Ben.
I don't remember.
Okay, so this was when we were at Varsity was ring out of Hope of Glory, the little church or
Yeah.
Church Triumphant as it's known now. And I don't know if you know who Joe Reinagle is. He's a sportscaster. Now he does the radio show with Jason Minix on ESPN San Antonio. But he came in, he was being all heel general manager, and he talked making promos online. This is where social media is starting. Like you're making promos on social media, and his promos all about bringing class to RCW. And I was like, oh, this is too easy. So maybe a year or two before that, he had gotten arrested for DWI, and the picture was all over. So I found the picture, printed it, and put it on a sign and said, "Is this your definition of class?" And there's the picture right there. And I literally got a standing ovation from the entire crowd.
Nice.
The problem was when we were there front row, they sat Reinagle's family right next to me
Oh,
before the
right.
show. So I was like, well, I'm already too deep in it. I got to put this up there now. So Reinagle was a good sport about it later on, but yeah, man, it was hilarious. It was
a legendary heckler and sign man forever.
yeah. So all right, so Corpus, the scene still feels like it's growing, still going strong. I guess I can ask, what is some of the biggest, aside from your sons or your family, what are some of the biggest wrestlers that have come out of the school there that you would say like some of the biggest talent or some of the ones that are most memorable that have come through there for you?
As far as my show wise or through my school, you're saying?
We'll start with the school and then through the show because I know the show develops too.
The school's really fresh, man. The school's really fresh. I have my first batch of guys kind of out there, man, right now, and they're kind of in their first years of it, but definitely making some waves, like we say here in Corpus. I have Ryan Willow, Don Fernando, Jacob Toa, Sleazy, Tommy Aurora. There's some pretty good guys, man. And they're kind of getting out there on the scene, man, a little bit at a time.
Don Fernando, I hate that guy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, man, you know what? That's a great thing. That's a great thing. At one time, you hated me, Tommy. So
that's true.
So no, man, but they're definitely making their waves. They're definitely getting out there. I know there's a couple more that are going to be like, Coach, you didn't mention my name. But you guys too, Justin Slaughter. I know he's out there too. So nah, man, my students, they work hard. I have another batch of students. I got about 6 females right now in training. First ever female class for any Galvan Foundation ever, and we're blessed, man. So it's gonna be pretty. I think it's gonna be pretty dope.
Got a comment here.
We're all laughing at the same thing, aren't we?
This must be an inside joke, but yeah, what is your favorite song?
No, it probably ain't, man. You tell them I said it's wedding cake with ice cream at the bottom, bro.
Well, since that question came up, I was told to ask who was your favorite son.
Oh God.
Oh no.
No, man. I won't go there.
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I just said I would ask. I never said I would compel you to answer that question.
Oh God, no, I don't think I'll go there, man.
Well, mention the school now. Who are some of the top like best names that I guess most memorable ones that have come through GCWA?
Man, I'll tell you the most humble person I had the pleasure to work with, man, was Billy Gunn.
Nice.
Yeah, he was, bro. And to be at the level he's at, the legendary guy he is, man. Like, gosh, to the point where I got to put it out there. I was picking him up from the airport, and we're going to a meet and greet, and at that time, my wife had locked her keys in the car. And I'm on the phone, and he's telling me, and I'm going, and I hang up, and he says, "Do we need to go unlock the car?" And I'm like, "No, man, I'm gonna get you where you need." He says, "No, let's go unlock the car so your family's safe." He goes, and then we'll figure out what we got to do. And I was like, "Wow, dude." So now, Billy Gunn, man, Chavo Guerrero was a pleasure to have, of course. Cody Rhodes, man, Cody Rhodes was probably the biggest name. that's probably come through here, man. And that guy, honestly, is probably the most easiest guy to work with, man. Whatever he showed up for my show, and it was an honor to have that guy here before he did his big thing and kind of went on like that. You know, we did the Sammy Guevara, we did the match before the match. You know, so what they call Sammy Guevara and Cody Rhodes. You know what I mean? We got a lot of
AEW hit it,
for that, and I'll be straight. You know what I mean? There's a lot of I love it that I'm in y'all's podcast. I love you guys, so I got to speak out when I speak out. You know what I mean? I ain't scared to speak out, but you know, that match was booked, paid for, and brought to Corpus by Ben Galvan.
Yes.
You know, handed, and you know what? And this is no shots to anybody, especially Cody or Sammy, because Sammy's a grateful ass guy. Like, he's told me plenty of times, like, thanks for that, thanks for the opportunity, because anybody's clear that after that, Sammy just kind of started bam, 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 right?
Yeah.
So, but he's always been so humble about it. Like, always grateful, always gave me that respect and appreciation. But there's always been a mix of who brought Cody to Corpus and this guy, right? Just in case anybody's wondering, that's her different, you know. So, but man, it just goes on and on. We had Bakingo here, and he was cool, man. We had Penta, Dolph Ziggler. We've run through a good amount of names, and again, man, all these guys, like, when I bring them, I don't look at having, you know, like 500-600 people, because I can't fit that in my venue. Yeah, I know what I can fit in my venue, and I know that I'm not going to profit. So that is for my Corpus Christi fans, like the people that have supported us for many years. Like, that's why I do that, man. My dad gets on me to this day, and he's like, "Why do you do this? You make no money when you." I'm like, "It doesn't matter. Like, I make the love, the respect, you know, the support of my people, man, and that means more to my family than anything in this city. Like, it really does."
Yeah, and you oftentimes, maybe you'll get somebody that comes through. This is their first show because somebody's there, and then they get hooked. You know, that's how I discovered in wrestling. You know, I went to a random RCW show, and I knew LAX was going to be there. Like, it was advertised. It was Royal Rumble weekend, and like, got me hooked on the indie scene from there. So, you know, it's crazy how that kind of stuff happens. So
Amazing Red, RCW.
Yeah.
When because I tell everybody this, when I was a diehard TNA fan, you know, back when they were new and really good. Less said about that, the better. No, I was randomly on MySpace. This is again for anyone who remembers what that was, and I saw Amazing Red to San Antonio, River City Wrestling. Now, I knew I wanted to go. I knew I could go. There was one hurdle I had to get past, was my mother. So
needed a ride at the time, right? Yeah.
No. My dad would have taken me. I meant going at all. You have to understand. I have a black mama. Dad can say yes all he want to. Mama don't say no. I wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah.
See a few questions here. Who's the most troubling son? We got that from Jason.
God.
Yeah.
Who's the most troubling son?
Me. I'll pick.
Let me see. What's your guess, Tommy?
It's got to be Chaos.
He is a pain in the ass, but he's not. But he's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. You know, I even got our first Galvan female starting to train, which is my youngest daughter, Carabella. She goes, "It's CJ Galvan," and yeah, man, she just started training with the new girls class, and it's huge for us, man. She's gonna be solid.
How young or how old do you have to be to start at your school?
In my actual class, my dog class, I don't do anything less than like 16, going on 16 with parents in, signing the whole deal. But usually I try to stay at 17, 18. My daughter's 11, but she's under my son's wing, so we kind of, you know, do that thing with her and kind of
keep it safe.
It's a whole different training for her. It's really, it's definitely safe on, you know, I don't traumatize her body like we do everybody else.
You don't have to take as many bumps as they do.
So I reckon, you know, her being my first daughter and stuff, man, there's so many women too that I've given opportunities to and helped out, and I'm just hoping one day they do that for my daughter, you know. So we're excited.
Super Jacob said, "Coach, you didn't mention my name."
I did say his name. I said Toa.
He just wants you to say it again. That's all.
Someone says GCW needs to bring Sammy back. Well, AEW contracts go, I know that's difficult, but
I feel like now that you said that, Ben, like I feel like Tony Khan was just looking at it. Your booking was going, write that down, write that down.
Yeah. For sure.
Cody, when they start AEW, Cody went to him, hey, there's this really good promoter in Corpus. Let's just watch what he does. Just do that.
Yeah, no, I was, for them to have that match for that first night, man, when they, that was, to me, I was like, I'm not that guy to be like, oh, to me, it was like, wow, like, I love that, whether they copied me or not, like, it's still what I just produced, a month ago, and then now they have it on TV and stuff. So, and I remember that night, man. That night was hot, man. That night was hot for Sammy. It was hot for Cody. It was a good night for the Galvan family for sure.
And I wonder if that was the first time they met, so it might have been responsible a lot for bringing Sammy to AEW first.
He had no clue who the kid was. It was
amazing.
I remember having to talk to the agent, the whole deal, and kind of throw it out there and kind of plug Sammy, man. And they looked at some of his stuff. I think before that, I had brought in like I think it was like DJ Z and guys like that from TNA, and they put on a great show. So I kind of put it out there, man, and Sammy delivered. That was and of course Cody's Cody, but Sammy.
Yeah.
Well, it's just amazing because that was really kind of the rebirth for Cody, leaving WWE, making a name for himself, independence, Ring of Honor, starting AEW now. He's the face of AEW again.
I'm not sure. I like to say that I was. I think he did our show, then RCW that year, right? Was it like
it was something? I think it was real close.
It was kind of like a tour of Texas that year.
There were. It was like real. It was that
because he did your show RCW and he did VIP.
Okay.
It was like in close succession.
I just can't remember. I like to say I was the first one to bring him to Texas, but I don't want to. I can't remember, so I don't want to bullshit, right?
Just file the trademark or whatever.
I do remember, bro. I do remember his post that after that weekend that said, "Wrestling is live in the well in Texas."
Yeah.
That was even just to get that, bro, was like, okay, like we're doing something good if someone at that level gives us that kind of credit.
Stuff.
Well, I always tell people that they should go to Indie Promotions because, like, think about how many people that we've seen between the three of us who are on TV now, and or have been on TV or have been international, and they've come through here like 2-3 times, and
like I think they've come through with as nobodies. We watch these guys evolve and kind of, you know what I mean? I mean, bro, I'll throw it back 20-some years ago when Breakdown was wrestling for me, and then becomes Lance Hoyle, who becomes Lance Archer and does his run forever. You know what I mean?
That's Tommy's favorite, fellow RCW.
I really hate that guy. Well, that guy hates me, so
that's just, and that guy too. That's a 20-year-old friend of mine, man. We used to go show to show to show to show to show. You know what I mean? So. But I'm always happy for my buds that make it, man. Always. Ray Rowe. Ray Rowe was a clean man. He was a straight up guy. Yeah. And I'm blessed for him too, man. I'm glad for him too. Like, he does his thing.
I remember when Ray came to Texas and was on the first time. I said, "Oh, he's gonna be out of here in like a year." Right? That's what I said. So this is a stop for him. That dude's way too intense. Somebody's got to sign him.
Oh no, he was. He was great.
I was like, somebody's got to sign this guy.
His last RCW match, man, he got pinned clean by. This
new style. Yep. Remember that. So.
Yeah, and that was him, man. That was him showing me some love, man. So for sure.
Pretty new to this promotion, we absolutely love and support the Galvans.
That's awesome.
It's
awesome.
Now, some of the fun of being a promoter, you've seen a lot of stars come up, and then you book a lot of heels. Obviously, you got to tell the story. So it's kind of a new question I'm asking of promoters. First of all, Corpus it's so easy for heels to come in, especially from out of town, and say something insulting about the city, right? People come to San Antonio and say, "My God, I can't believe I made it to Mexico. I went too far south," whatever, like that. What is the craziest insult you've heard about Corpus as a promoter?
The fact that he dropped his head immediately is so telling.
It's probably something about Selena for all we know. It's got to be. Yes.
Exactly what they shoot on, bro. That's the cheapest heat anybody can get here. You know what I mean? And
okay, it's borderline heat versus borderline getting shot in Corpus.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Some have been really petty. Like, as a promoter, I'm like, hey, don't go out there and give a nut shot and get cheap heat. And that's the same thing. Selena's a nut shot, right?
Yeah.
It's too easy, right? And
Yeah.
sometimes I get to a point where I'm like, hey man, like I want to actually get in there and slap the hell out of somebody because I'm like, that's my girl. Like, man, this is Corpus. You know what I mean? And when they come in,
Is your fear someone's gonna say the wrong thing and you have the whole crowd just come in and just beat the crap out of the dude?
no, Corpus, bro, Corpus loves Selena.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I've been in the museum. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, no lie at all. Where I grew up,
Mhm.
down the block to the stop sign to the right were her 3 houses. I grew up in her neighborhood. She grew up in my
No
neighborhood.
shit.
Oh wow.
Wow.
On everything, bro. You get on everything. She grew up right down the street. Went to school with my brother. Like we seen her on. She grew up with that family. We seen her evolve from a little van to buses to 18-wheelers. Like we saw all that, right?
Yeah.
So it hits, man, when they want to come and get some cheap heat. So I can't even repeat the worst one they said, but I would just leave it. Yeah, but Selena all the time, every single time, every single time. That's the cheapest seat anybody can get. Yeah, there's some. Yeah,
it was the fact that you dropped your head immediately. I was like, "Yep, there was a Selena joke."
Yeah, it is. There's some like, man, y'all sorry, man. Her music still bangs, bro.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's still played at flea markets everywhere. Believe me, on the radio here all the time.
You're eating your fruit cup and it's beady beady bomb bomb.
Yes.
So
I actually had people like friends of mine who are not from Texas, and they asked me specifically. Okay, they've said, tell me the truth. Is Selena really that big a deal down there? I was like, North Texas, maybe not. You get the further south you go, you did the 100% chance.
San Antonio South, yeah.
San Antonio and below, you're going to get love. And if you say one bad thing about her, I would not go outside for the rest of that.
It's not even about the cheap heat and the heels. It don't matter where I go. Anywhere out of Corpus, if I say I'm from Corpus, they're like, "Oh, Selena, right?" Right.
Do it for Selena's.
Like, hey,
yeah.
I'm
So.
like, hey, and the Galvans, like, what's
up? Right down the road, bro. Yeah.
Literally right down the road.
Well, I'm just gonna go back and watch that. She might have some questions because she's from Laredo, huge Selena fan, and just to see someone, as she would say, that looks like her have that much success. Like it's such a big part of her childhood, and obviously, I still remember the day she was murdered and everything. It's just so many memories. We visited the Selena Museum last March.
Yeah.
I think it's probably been up a little over a year. Through the whole studio, seeing that was surreal. So
I was going to go down there and visit that. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that.
It's in the recording studio. I was looking through all the. I'm a huge Jennifer Pena fan myself, so getting to see her picture in that studio was pretty cool as well. So, and I'm glad she's back in the music scene too. So, but yeah.
Corpus Christi, man.
Yep. All right, so okay. Well, maybe I should rephrase this. Best non-Selena related heel thing you might have heard in your promotion, if there is a memorable one. So, if you can think of one.
He starts telling one. I was like, "Oh no, damn, that was a Selena joke."
So he turns around too.
I'm trying to think, and I'm like, no, they all led back to. It was the easiest way to go out.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
It's like whenever someone says a "yo mama" joke to me, I'm like, dude, there's so much more to insult, and you still to go to a yo mama joke. Come on,
no,
dude.
Like nowadays, it's funny because I'm heavily active in my shows, and I love to be a part of it. Every show, it don't matter. I want to be something. I'm one of them guys. I don't care. I love entertaining, right?
Yeah.
I get the old man jokes all day.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man. Like,
yeah.
I get the AARP jokes, and I get the. I think they learned that one from you, Tommy. Actually.
They probably did.
They probably might have, yeah.
Okay. I do feel the need to apologize to most parents of young wrestling fans to this day, because I feel like all of them who've grown up and either become wrestlers or they're still hooked. I'm like, I might have had something to do with that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of sorry.
I'm like, I just got in open enrollment, baby. I'm ready. Come on. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yo.
Thanks, Obama. Yeah. So, all right. Beyond Corpus, where's the furthest you've gotten to travel as part of your wrestling career? Like, if you can remember.
Man, back in my day was hard. So it was like wherever we sent VCR tapes to. And those, we did a lot of Louisiana, Texas. Me and my brother did some Mexico, and that was really cool. But further than that, man, like back in my day, like there wasn't too many promoters dropping money to fly you out.
Yeah.
Like if you want to drive 17 hours for $20, go ahead. And we did that a few times, man. Kansas, me and my brother went to one time. But yeah, it's crazy. Like me as a promoter of what I spend on flights and stuff to bring people to my show. Because I'm like, I just never recall anybody ever thinking twice about doing that back in the day,
Yeah.
But then again, like social media, you know what I mean? Like if I was known in Dallas, it's because I went and made a mark up there when the last time I was there. It's not because they saw me on social media,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we did a lot of Texas, definitely all over Texas from the top to the bottom. We did a lot in Louisiana. And a lot of our deal was lucha, man. My dad loved the lucha, and we'd go down south a lot. And that was
Mostly along the border, like deep into like
I think
AAA.
the deepest. Nah, they were mainly all border towns. There was so much action back then. It was so free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there'd be shows on that side of the border at 12 at noon, and then there'd be a show on this side at 5, and we'd do both shows. And so yeah, my dad used to take us down there, and that was pretty interesting, man. But the fans in Mexico, it's the love they have for it is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, from the oldest to the youngest, man. Hey, check this out, guys.
What we got? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. They weren't kidding, man.
No.
They look out, and I tell you, my boys look out for me, man.
Yeah. For your sons, where's some of the places they would love to go wrestle? Obviously, now you mentioned not far out of Texas, Louisiana, but aside from that, is there any other like dreams that they have as far as where they want to take their career?
They definitely want to get out there, man. To get them all on RCW for the first time with me there, all in a match, like that was just I mean, to me, that was one of our highest marks. I know it's Texas, but Texas is my blood. That's where, you know what I mean? We want to be the best for sure. Of course, want to be the best everywhere, but Texas is our blood, man. Yeah. But I mean, like I know my youngest man has his eyes set in Japan.
Yeah.
He definitely he's always dreamed about that, getting out there. But I mean, I'd love to run with them as much as I can as our little faction and have some fun with that, and see where we can take that, at least for a little bit. But me as a dad, man, I would do anything in my power to help my sons get where they need to get. I've brought so many names down, and I've put names in front of a lot of people. I've helped out a lot of people in my time. Whether they recognize what I was doing for them or not, I did it, and I've spent a lot of money. And people always ask me, like, dude, you spent all this money on all these people, all these workers. Like, why don't you put that into your sons? And that's just not how I want my sons to earn it. Like, I give opportunities, so I feel people have put in the work and are ready for it, and I just want my sons to be ready when I start doing that. Mm-hmm. And like I said, they do put in the work, and little by little, I'm starting to give them little pops. I brought in Dark STG with my son Josh, and also with my son Ben, and they had some real good outcomes. I brought in Desmond Xavier, man, and he went one-on-one with my youngest son Chaos, and man, they had one hell of a match. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there, and like I said, over my years, I've done a lot for a lot of people, and wrestling is about that, man. It's you save them favors, man, for when you really need them. And there's some great people out there. There's some great people that I've helped and that have already reached out to me and like, hey, whatever I can do. Hopefully in March, you'll see Chaos at one of the ROW student shows coming up. So I'm trying. And like I tell my boys, man, like wrestling is one opportunity. That's all you get. It's what you do with it, right? So you don't get a lot of them, man. So I'm hoping it works out for them, man. But we won't stop, and I'll do as much as I can for my boys, for my family, man, to kind of keep everything alive and keep that generation going, because that's what it's about, really.
Yep. All right. Yeah, this story you had going, the Galvan school versus the hybrid school. Yeah. We're seeing a lot of that in San Antonio, obviously. Obviously, the show is set to take place this Saturday with the little Arctic freeze coming through here. There's going to be freezing rain. It's dropping into the teens here. You guys are probably going to still be able to get to the beach out in Corpus for all I know.
Sure.
But
jamming some Selena out there too.
So they moved the show to next Friday, the 30th. Tommy, do you have the card in front of you? Who were they slated? Or Ben, you might know who you guys were slated to wrestle on that show.
Oh, you got me. I'm trying to put my student show together too.
Yeah, I figured.
Watch,
Yeah.
they'll probably pop up on here right now and let us know.
Let me see. Yeah, because I was trying to say, and I don't know if it changed or something got changed because I couldn't find his match listed.
I think Marvel's punk ass left the old Galvan out on this one. I think he might have just used the young ones, honestly, and I'm good with it. I'll drive him up there anyway.
Well, I mean, what are we going to see Galvan versus Marvel? At this point,
we need the one-on-one. We had the treats in the Galvans, the Survivor Series style. Like that was all well and good. I need a one-on-one. I have when you started coming back to San Antonio and he started wrestling again. I was like, okay, when is this happening? Yeah. Because I need things to happen.
Nah, you know what, man? I seen his Christmas wish. On RCW.
Yeah.
He called me out. Like, you asked the big red guy for a shot at me. I'm like, okay. Like, you ain't gotta ask Santa, but I'm right here. Like, I'll take it all day. Cocky Chris Marvel, Ben Galvan. And you know what? That match has happened many a time.
That's what I was gonna.
I was
about to say that. I was like, wow.
Tell you what, we're both getting older, so these matches these days are the ones that matter. I want to go out over. You know what I mean? That dude went over on me plenty of times. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Marvel's always been a badass. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? But bro, like I tell everybody, like Marvel is one of the best. You know what I mean? He's one RCW icon. Legend, mentor. One of the best around. You know what I mean? But I mean, he's RCW former champ and former champ multiple times. He's tag team champ, but you know what? I'm on that level too, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a former RCW champ. I'm a former RCW tag team champ. I'm a former RCW honors. I was tag team of the year. Like, hey, I put in my work. You know what I mean? So, and I tell you what, I'm a pretty damn good coach at that too. So let's do it, bro. Like I'm always ready. Who doesn't want to see coach versus coach? You know what I mean? All day.
For sure. Yeah.
So I know Brendan Oliver's watching. Let's do this. Like, come on.
All I can say is it's like the picture I took when Ikaika snuck in at the last hybrid show. And I took the picture with you, him, Marty, and Don Juan, and because I was like, this was like I think I captured it like this was my Saturday nights, all of 2005, 2006. This was just like you were literally saying exactly how my Saturday nights went. Yeah. So. That's 2008 because these were like the 5 dudes I was gonna see every weekend more or less, and so I was like so when Marvel did that video of like you and him one-on-one, I was like yes, thank you, that was on my wish list to Santa. It's so for once me and Chris Marvel agree about something. It's just that we're going to disagree about who should win the match because it should be Big
We'll see.
I'm ready for it, man. Whatever they throw my way at RCW, whatever they throw my son's ways, all we want to do is we want to get out there. We want to show like, hey, like this is who we are. This is what we do. Like, so
somebody already wants to see you guys in a steel cage. So I don't know, man. Yeah,
let me see. Who was that? Alexa. I'm 47, man. I'm 47. You want to put me in a steel cage, man? Do something a little easier, man.
RCW once did the electrified cage. I don't know if you'd want to do that, but I don't know if you.
Again, I'm 47.
Yeah, I know.
Give me
Besides,
look,
of me, bro.
First of all, they did it better than TNA did. That's for damn sure. Yeah. I'll tell you that. So yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh man, I saw a clip of that recently at the TNA one.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Brandon wants to gift me with that shot at his belt again. Like, I want to say I was a pretty damn good champ for RCW.
I would agree.
Sean asked the question, will they be in the Rumble? I believe that was just announced, right? You're going to be part of the RCW Rumble Royale in 15th, right? It's February? Yeah.
I know Chaos is in that. I think my boy, all 3 of my boys are in that as well. And I mean, I seen that he announced me, so I was like, okay, then I guess I'm in the Rumble Royale.
So we could have the Galvan family dominating the Rumble here, like CM Punk with the Straight Edge Society all those years ago,
You know what, man? Knowing my sons, they probably throw my ass out.
I was just gonna ask. So,
what flavor snow cone, Dad? Yeah. So,
what's the favorite, Dad?
They probably team up on me just to have better shit. Nah, man,
the Final Four is just the Galvans. They just all turn and look at.
Oh no, that'd be bad. So here's the deal. It's not how it would go in the match. I think it's gonna be the car ride home that's gonna suck.
Yeah. Right.
Everybody just quiet.
Nah, I'm gonna make sure and hit them extra for gas if they throw my ass out first. You know what I mean?
It's like,
All
all right,
right, so-
that was $80 for gas. We drove down the street.
No, we ain't going to Costco for the cheap gas. You're no.
This is a Prius, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just playing. I don't own a Prius, man. I got a big old 2500.
You just rent a Prius for the road trips, man. It's worth it.
And it's diesel. They're gonna
Oh, Jesus, poor guy. You gotta imagine your gas bill, Jesus.
Oh, golly.
Another option, Texas rope match. Oh, I mean,
okay, I like that one. That's my specialty, man. Right now, I'm 5-1 in the bull rope match. I ain't gonna lie.
ooh, here we go.
Only one person that's beat me in the bull rope match. That was Gino Medina.
Yep.
Okay, but of people to lose to, that's a pretty good.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he kicked my ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Now, prior to that, you have a show in Corpus on the 7th.
Yeah.
You got a big match coming up. I'll put the graphic up here that you sent me here. So,
Yeah, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Padre
This
Hijo,
is
Father
the
Son.
thing. Hey, look, just so y'all know, I haven't dropped it, man. This is exclusive to y'all right now. So,
Wow.
this is
Nice.
the first drop. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Father
okay.
son versus
Exclusive.
father son, man. I'm excited about this one.
Amazing. So,
That's crazy.
It should be good, man. There's nothing that means more to me than teaming up with my boys, with one of my boys, both of them, all of them. And at this point, this would be mine and Ben's actual first tag match together, man. So I've tagged with Chaos, I've tagged with Josh. So this will be mine and Ben's first match together, and I'm excited for it, man. I think Ben can handle both of them. I think I'll be all right on the outside of the ropes, man. Just, you know what I mean? I think I'll be cool. I think he's good, man. Damian likes to bust out that belt, and I don't like belts, man. It's PTSD from when I was little, bro. So I told him if he'd handle that, and he said, "Yeah, man." So he's a good kid, man. He's got my back, bro.
this is going to be a lot of fun. And, man, look at the sponsors here. Budweiser. Dang, look at you.
Yeah, no. So man.
Yeah.
And again, bro, it's just people that have reached out to a local business that they want to help people that are just in our community, man. Sonic, I know all my wrestlers love coming. My wrestlers coming, they're like, "Hey, you got Sonic coming today?" So I'm like,
"Oh,
yeah." Big shout out to Sarah and Corey, man, the owners of Sonic. They bring food for all the wrestlers. Hook them up, bro.
That is awesome.
I mean, it's either Sonic or the 2-story Whataburger right down the road from the Holiday. So
that's always after the show, but
different.
we don't talk about that. We just talk about Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic. Right? So that's coming up on there. So that's February 7th. Tickets already on sale for that. Yeah, pre-sale.
And love hating wrestling, man. You can't. We got some pretty good matches on that. We're introducing. Have we dropped that match yet? We have, right? Briefcase match. We're introducing the blindside briefcase, man. So,
ooh,
it's gonna be a whole little new era for GCWA. Of course, it's the cash-in briefcase, and it's gonna kind of change the game. I think, man. It's gonna put all my champs on alert. And we're excited.
So not just the top title, like any title, tag team, anything.
Any title.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, any title. So what we have a big six man match for our inaugural kind of briefcase holder, man. So it's gonna be a good one.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. So that's on the 7th. No word. He hasn't dropped it yet, guys. Be on alert. There might be a Gulf of Mexico match. We'll see. It's not that far. It seems he's going to work that in.
I'm excited. You know what? I'm going to make that happen just for you guys, man.
Yeah, appreciate
the day he announced
the real danger. Do that during hurricanes is you never freaking know. I'm just saying. So.
We're excited. We'll do it right there by the Selena Memorial too.
Hell yeah. It's a beautiful statue. I love that. So
when he does that match, we have to make it a trip. It has to be a Countdown City WrestleCast road trip that we all go to.
Oh yeah, we'll try and commentate live on the beach, waiting for them to come out. Now, in addition to wrestling, you yourself are part of a movie. You were telling me about this. Yeah. So this, I'll put the poster up here.
All about the pop.
The pop. Every wrestler lives for this sound. Even some die for it. So, how did this? Is this your first film?
Yeah,
being a part of? Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
It just kind of fell into our laps, man. Eric Rodriguez, man, the producer for a great dude here out of Corpus Christi, called me one day if he could meet me at the school, and I didn't know. I was like, yeah, for sure, man. I'm always down to help anybody. And he just asked. He's like, hey, I'm doing a indie movie about wrestling and some crooked ass promoter, and he's like, can I help you? Can you help me out? Can I film a couple of shots here at the school? And I'm like, yeah. And I have a staircase, man, and he kind of said, hey, will you come walking down that staircase, man, and just be on the phone, act like somebody canceled on you and you're pissed off. So, I mean, that's natural. That shit happens all the time. So I jump on
he asked you that. He's like, so can I use the real life example, what I just went through?
You know what I was just going to say? I might have even eavesdropped some names on that conversation, man. Like, son of a... So no, I did it, and I come down, and he's like, "Bro, this is perfect." And I'm like, "Cool, my school." And he's like, "No, man, I need you in this movie." And I'm like, "No way!" And it just started happening, man. And we just started filming and going. And some of my students got in. Justin's in there, and Tommy Aurora's in there, and so yeah, some of my guys got on with us, and it was a whole cool experience. We filmed for about 4 months on and off, and we got it done. And this Sunday, man, we're doing a premiere for it. And I got to invite my whole family and friends and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool, man. We're excited. We're excited about it, man. Should be a good thing for us.
That's really cool.
I'm interested to see that. Yeah, let me know if if it gets outside of Corpus, like if they bring it here, or maybe put it online or stream it or something. I wouldn't mind. Love to watch it. Maybe do like a movie review or something like that.
For sure.
That'd be super dope. That'd be super. Yeah. 5 stars all the way, baby.
Oh yeah.
So you got your taste of the movie business. What do you think of it now? Are you looking forward to the next one, or what do you think?
Oh, dude, it was super cool.
Yeah.
So I've actually seen it already. Me and just the producers, just us two, empty big old movie theater. So I saw it on the big screen, and it was super cool. This guy's work is really good. Because how we were filming, I had no idea what the turnout was going to be, and we just filmed. We filmed. What do you call it? Session after session after session, and then it just finally all started coming together. And he sends me the trailer, and it's just kind of the whole build up, to finally seeing the show. And it was good, man. It's good stuff, man. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for my family to see that with me and my friends and stuff, man. So definitely, I'd love to get it out there eventually soon. And so now, if y'all can make it to Corpus on Sunday, I got you some seats, man.
Well, shit, we can. Well, it might be iced up in here, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. So.
I know. Y'all.
Yeah, clear the highway. Make sure.
I can make sure my ice skates are.
Definitely excited, and the producers definitely hey man, if this works out, we'd love to do something else. They're talking about doing a documentary on my family and stuff, so that'd be a blessing for me because
that'd be really cool.
I've always wanted to really, really tell my story from start to finish. You know what I mean? So
yeah, very cool. So, all right. Final question. I always ask this: when all is said and done, what do you want your legacy in wrestling to be?
I think I'd like to go out as someone that definitely was genuinely concerned about everybody else in the dressing room. I always tell my sons this, man, is when you go to a show, look for the person that's struggling in there. Look for one that needs help and help somebody. Because somewhere along the line, they're going to remember that. They're going to help somebody else. I think being humble, man, being such a given person in this business is fucking rare. There's so many people, I mean, not disrespecting anybody, but there's so many people that show up to the show for themselves. And I've always been the one to show up for the show. And that's what I want my sons to be. I always want to be remembered as, man, that dude kind of took me, helped me out, didn't have to. And that's what I've always done, man. To this day, it doesn't matter where I go. If I see someone struggling, I don't care if I know you or not. I'm gonna give you some words. If they mean something, cool. If you do something, cool. If not, at least I tried. Yep. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. I mean, I love being considered one of the best in South Texas and stuff like that, but that's everybody's opinion, man. It's what you put out to somebody. It's what you give back to this business. Because if you're not willing to offer, it's gonna take from you. So you'd rather offer what you really got, what you really love about it, than it taking stuff you really don't care about,
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Another question. Who's Joe Alonzo facing? I guess they're asking about your... I got a message here.
Look, man, I already dropped one match.
Yeah.
So I can't give you...
Man,
if you don't know wrestling and that it's a build-up, well, then I don't know.
All right. Well, where can people find you, or where can people find GCWA on social media? I don't know if you
We're
have that.
all over Facebook,
Uh-huh.
Instagram. What else, guys? All that young stuff, bro. All
They
that young.
handle that, yeah. So,
Yeah,
how is the best way for people in that area to get in contact with you for the school if they're interested in becoming a pro wrestler?
definitely on our Facebook page is the biggest one. GCWACC@gmail.com. That's mine. I answer every email I get. So definitely, man. Get on our Galvan School of Wrestling page. There's constant ways. We're always throwing out what days we're having tryouts and new classes and stuff like that. And from last year having 7 students to this year having 22, man, like we're just going up. So we're trying to get Corpus, man, a little stronger on the map, throwing our student shows out there monthly, our bigger shows out there every month and a half or so, and just trying to keep Corpus knowing that, man, GCWA is Corpus Christi's premier wrestling organization.
Fantastic. Tom, you got anything?
No, I
Come on, one more heckle, bro. Just
Yeah, it's just one more, So
one more heckle.
give me one more.
Well, I can't go the old route because again, that's just low hanging fruit. So
nothing about Selena. That's a hanging fruit as well. So.
Okay, first of all, even I have limits on the jokes I'll make and on the jokes I'll never make. I would rather just cut off my own toe than ever insult Selena. So
yeah.
One last heckle. Here you go. So, Ben, I mean, when was the last time you held the RCW championship? You asked me to do it. You asked me to do it.
I don't know, man, when the last time was, but if any of this gets through Brandon, anybody else, I'm hoping that the next time I do hold it is going to be February 15th. So,
here we go.
Guys from the Galvan family, man, GCWA, man, y'all are 2 of my legends, bro. I love you guys, man.
Thank you, man.
Great to talk to you, man. Congrats on all your success. Congrats on your son's success. And wishing them the best of luck in the future.
For sure.
And maybe one day down the road when I'm a little grayer, we can have them here as well. And or maybe they'll join us in South Padre like we did so many years ago for that random promotion. That little that was a hell of a lot of fun. Good times.
We don't have to say no more about that. Good times.
No, it was wrestling related. People trust me. Yeah. So, thank you, Ben. Great to talk to you.
Appreciate it. See you soon, man.
All right, we'll see you. You too.
Later.
All right, fantastic. Man. Fantastic.
He's always been great. He's always been great. Dude. Like it just again. I really do live and die by that picture of, like I said, it's like him and Marty, Ikaika, the Treats, just like that whole run. I think was just untouchable in a way, and it's like one of the cases where we didn't realize we were living in those like legendary days until they were over. So
yeah, fantastic stuff. So
yeah.
All right. Well, we were going to talk about hybrid. Obviously, the news has come out. That has been postponed to next Friday at the Hybrid School of Wrestling, the day before the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So with the weather coming in, I just want everyone to be safe. It's going to be pretty much a mess. I know my wife is hoping that extends into Monday so she can get a snow day out of it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll talk more about that event in further detail next week. For this week's episode, Genesis was interesting, to say the least, from the results and everything like that, too.
I didn't get to watch it, but I did not hear good things, bro.
I think for pay-per-view, you got to have the card laid out a little bit more versus when you get to it. But they saved a lot of stuff for the TNA's debut on AMC. But, what?
And here's my thing. I get that, but in that case, there's certain things you got to plan out better.
Yeah,
that's my thing. And okay, and I know like because people will say things like where's your argument when you like when it comes to like something like AEW, and that's a fair assessment. But here's the difference: AEW is still only about 6-7 years old at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
TNA's been going since 2002. You got to know what you're doing by this point. Okay, it's been through different owners, different people change it. I understand that. I really do. But you gotta be focused up, though. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. So quick results on here. AJ Francis defeated Rich Swann. Mustafa Ali defeated Elijah.
Yeah.
Eddie Edwards, of course, defeated JDC in his retirement match.
Yep.
Excuse me. Ryan Nemeth defeated Mara Sade in an intergender match. So
why was that there?
I don't know. They just randomly put that in there. So
I was like, I'm not against intergender matches. Matter of fact, I think sometimes you should have more of them. But like, where did that come from?
yeah.
And then I read the story behind that. I was like, well, that's uncomfortable in 2026. But anyway.
Lei Ying Lee defeated Zarya to retain the Knockouts Championship. The Hardys defeated the Righteous to retain the Tag Team Championship. That was a surprise to me.
I love the Hardys, but okay, it's something against them. I'm just like, I want the Righteous to win something.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. I didn't see Impact on Thursday, but Leon Slater's still the X Division champion, but he didn't defend it after all.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Yeah, so Joe Hendry got inserted to that, and he defeated Cedric Alexander and Moose in just a random 3-way match that they had there. So,
yeah.
And then finally, Mike Santana defeated Frankie Kazarian on Thursday to win the TNA World Championship. They really teased Nick Nemeth's cash-in. Didn't happen. Instead, they announced the rematch clause for Genesis, Texas Death Match, Santana versus Kazarian, with Nick Nemeth as a special guest referee. And Santana was able to retain, but we still no cash in. So still, Nemeth still holds the call your shot gauntlet title shot, if you will. So
you want to know? I think one of my problems is with this whole. First of all, I read that they had to cut matches for time because they had promos, and and one of them even being that Perez Hilton was at TNA. And again, this is coming from a person who I think Perez Hilton, he's funny, sometimes not all the time, but like I think he's funny. And and he's fine in spirit, but like what was he doing there? Like why were their promos so long? Like I don't get this. Since when does TNA have long promos? I mean, except for when Hogan was there. Hogan and Bischoff. But like I don't get why. I'm not against Santana winning the belt back. That makes sense. Why didn't they have it where like it was Nemeth's fault, and then they made this a triple threat match?
Because Nemeth is holding that title shot that he's kind of saving that when he needs it, basically.
Oh, well, no, but like I would still have him do it anyway. But just like have him like you cash that in later and say, oh, this wasn't part of my official cash in. They just put him in the match.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see where all the booking could have worked, and it did not.
Yeah. As far as our results out of it, Tommy went 2-3, and Mike and I went 3-2. Obviously, with the X Division match changing, we just kind of threw that result out there. So yeah. A bit of news here. So obviously, people didn't. I don't know if you guys forgot. Saturday Night Main Event is this weekend, so keep an eye on that one. Yeah, they're back in Montreal off the European tour. So
good for them.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So. But I guess the most noteworthy thing is they set up Gunther versus AJ Styles at the Rumble with AJ Styles' career on the line. This is going to be, this is going to be the trend with Gunther. So
are we actually going to believe that AJ's, when he said next year he's going to retire, it's going to be in January? Are we supposed to believe that?
I hope it's not there because it is in Saudi Arabia. But then again, it is 10 years since his debut on WWE at the Rumble, by the way. I don't know if you guys have realized that. It's been 10 years now. Yeah. So, but yeah, I hope it's not there. Like, really, beginning and just throw it away, and it's not even in his home country. That would suck. So,
how old are we?
I don't know. Well, anyway, so that's kind of what's on tap right now. I don't know if there's any noteworthy wrestling news out there.
Nothing I can think of. I didn't get to watch Dynamite, so I don't know what happened there. I know. Alec Price and Jordan Oliver were given AEW contracts by MJF personally, so they're all elite now.
Oh, okay.
So that's about it that I know of.
All right. Well, with that, we can get into our 1 minute warning segment here. Tommy, you got something this week?
Yeah, sure. I can get some.
Okay, I don't have the timer working, but go for it, sir.
Okay, so yeah, just and keep with Ben Galvan just being here. Just Texas wrestling is alive and well. This will kind of tie into a bit of wrestling news. Apparently, there will be an ROH show, but it's kind of in conjunction with Metroplex Wrestling that Athena runs, because like Athena and Tony Khan announced it on ROH just recently. So Texas wrestling is alive and well. AEW keeps coming here. They keep having residencies up in Dallas at the sports arena, the esports arena. And I'm sure Athena has a lot to do with that. But hey, it's good for the state wrestling wise and everything like that. So props to them for that. And just wrestling's in a great place. We have schools like the Galvan School, like Hybrid, like Dog Pound. Shout out to Dog Pound, and we have Booker T School Reality over in Houston, and then we have DFW All Pro up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So yeah, no man, wrestling's in a great place, especially in Texas right now. So I can't wait to see what comes next. Get to your local wrestling promotion. Support. You never know who will be on TV the very, very next week. I mean that literally sometimes.
Yeah.
Killer Cross was here one Saturday, and the next Sunday he was on, and the next Wednesday he was on like NXT.
Yep. I mean, Ricky Starks got put through a table in Laredo. Now he's on, NXT. Yep. So
now he's gonna put somebody else through a table one day.
All right. Well, you guys know what time it is here. So
finally here.
So let me just preface this by saying, oh man, did he record it wrong? Okay. Well, anyway, Joaquin has really stepped up his game now. He recorded. Oh, I think he got muted. Let me fix that. Oh, you muted themselves. Okay.
Oh, I muted myself. Sorry. He has chairs. He's got
okay,
chairs.
So let me just kind of preface this. He recorded about, I want to say 4 matches, and he's put together an entire pay-per-view. We're going to do one match right now, but he pretty much booked his entire Elimination Chamber match. So there's, in a few weeks, we will have his actual, how he set up his Elimination Chamber. So again, this is wrestling booked by an 8-year-old, and this is the first match on a card here. So here we go.
It still makes more sense than what you see on TV.
You might have to tilt your head. I don't know how you set this up.
We're finally here for the Elimination Chamber. The first match for today will be Ken Shamrock against Kane. Here's Ken Shamrock.
Full disclosure, he asked me what his entrance music was, and I showed him how to get it. So
Kane.
I love how the camera kind of peeked towards the backstage area. Hey, you're not supposed to show that, kid.
You're holding it upside down, Joaquin. What are you doing?
Here comes Kane. Kane is also ready.
This is great. Oh, cool. It's 2003 Kane. That's the best
win. He's just ready to rip all the bones out of Ken Shamrock.
For Kane back in that day, that's an accurate comment description. Honestly, I can't even get mad at that.
For a while.
This is a...
Ken Shamrock is ready. He's starting.
I'm more than positive this match happened before.
It might have. I don't know if it was no DQ, but,
I mean, it's Ken Shamrock and Kane. I doubt it mattered. So.
God dang, Joaquin, clean your room.
These two are both looking ready. Ready to get things started. Ding, ding, ding. Ken just hopped on Kane. It looks like it was a big mistake. It was. He just slammed him right on the sledgehammer.
Oh.
Now just choking him out. Remember, there's no DQs. He can do whatever he wants.
This match
There's
this
also
was like a
no
1999
countouts in
match.
this
I'm not
match.
kidding.
Very interesting. And now Kane's getting choked out by him. Oh, he gets away from Ken. Now he's going to line something up here. He's lined up for the choke slam. There he goes. What the heck?
Is that Megatron
Transformers here.
with Linkin Park? What I've done? Oh my God! He went to the Transformers soundtrack.
Yes!
What is
I am so okay with this! I'm so proud of him! That boy's being raised right! That's some good parenting right there that he knew.
I didn't know he had a Megatron.
That boy's being raised right!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God, Kane's back up.
Sorry, I'm
You
talking
really
about
busted out What I've Done by Linkin
What
Park.
the hell is happening? It's Transformers here! Oh my god!
To be fair, Spider-Man
Kane
was in
is
one of these
standing
too, so.
That's true.
across from somebody that literally has a saw.
Literally has
Oh my god! Why? What? Oh no! No! Oh my god! What Kane is done! 1, 2, 3! Ding ding ding!
Oh,
Is here! He just helped Ken Shamrock get the win! Dang, Cole, I was looking forward for some weapons. Now,
wow.
Transformers just staying there.
It's
Not
Megatron.
Shamrock! No!
Oh my god, the
And now
Transformers are taking over.
Transformers just mocking them.
So he took. Oh my god.
Oh, fantastic stuff.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Look, guys, this was the opening match of his pay-per-view card here, so I'm just saying.
Megatron jumped.
To What I've Done by Linkin Park. That's a great, yeah.
Jason just said it. Show of the year. Oh my god. 5 stars, 6 in the Tokyo Dome. Perfect. No notes. Every single wrestling promotion. If Megatron doesn't jump your next wrestler, you have failed as a promotion. Megatron at every show coming out to What I've Done by Linkin Park. Let's get it booked. RoboCop showed up at WCW one time. Don't tell me this can't be done.
Look, I just know they're dropping the He-Man trailer tomorrow, so we'll see if we get a little cross promotion of that. But yeah.
Okay, I'm not even joking. If I had been into wrestling more as a kid, he is literally doing what I would have done. I cannot stress enough. I would have done this exact same thing. I would have had Ninja Turtles. I would have had Power Rangers. I would have had, like you said, He-Man, Transformers, all in factions. Like with Stone Cold, The Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels against like Triple H, Kane, and like Skeletor, Shredder.
Okay, here he wrote down the card for me. So next week we're gonna get Matt Hardy versus a mystery person, Falls Count Anywhere.
Yes.
And obviously from this, it may not even be within the wrestling universe. Could be anywhere.
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
The following week, mystery match, no DQ. Does this have any names on it? He has it listed here after that. Segment 1, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I guess there's like a promo segment here. And then his final one will be an Elimination Chamber. And you know what? I'm gonna leave you guys in suspense for the next few weeks on how he did the chamber, because he was looking for ideas. How is he going to do the pods? And so I'm just going to leave you all in suspense on that.
I'm
but
so excited.
Yes.
I'm so excited. If Matt Hardy takes on Green Goblin, Green Goblin better come out to something from the Spider-Man 1 soundtrack. I don't care what song it is. I just know it better be a bit on that soundtrack.
I am so high.
I can hear heaven.
Oh my God.
I'm so high. I can hear heaven. Oh, but heaven.
Wow.
Heaven, don't hear me.
Stuff to look forward to the next few weeks. So yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so hyped right now.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us on this week's episode. Thank you to Ben Galvan for joining us for an interview. That was pretty awesome. It was so much fun. Yes, a lot of reminiscing, a lot of great stories. Next week, we'll talk about the Hybrid Experience show after its postponement. We will also preview WWE Royal Rumble, which is happening a week from Saturday during the day for us. So, yeah, just kind of time this out for you guys. They're doing the European tour. Then they got to head back to do Center Main Event at Montreal. And then they'll be back getting out to Saudi Arabia for the Royal Rumble on the 31st of January. So we'll be talking all about the Rumble, getting ready for that as well. And, yeah. So.
Oh yeah, and guys, I don't know if you can see it in my thing here. I made 112 subscribers on YouTube. I have 22 on Twitch.
Fantastic.
Which is awesome. That's like way more than I thought I had currently on Twitch. So I just dropped some new reaction videos. I'm gonna be dropping some new ones tomorrow as well. So keep checking the channel. And I should be going live tomorrow too. Still playing Infamous 1. We're still in the first section of the game. So anyone who has time, come on out either about 6 or 7 tomorrow. If you got time, stop on by. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop on by, and also, and I will be streaming Friday as well. There should be a video dropping tomorrow. Should be a video dropping Friday, and I'll be streaming Thursday and Friday as well. So for all that, be there. That Guy Tommy on YouTube. It's streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. See you there.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching. Over here we had Tommy.
Thanks, guys.
And I'm JC. As always, Hills and Babyfaces, remember, pro wrestling is real. People are fake. Stay safe this weekend. We'll catch you next week. Yes.